What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Shannon's Garage Australia YouTube channel. Okay, so on today's episode, I am back to working on the M60B40 V8. I'm going to get this thing all cleaned up today, hopefully, and get these new valve cover gaskets and sump gasket on, so that way it is ready to be put back in the 740 IL. Yeah, look, this thing is absolutely filthy. So I've got a few tools to help me with today's thing. I've got little cans of degreaser, some brushes, some scrubbing brushes, and we're going to get right into all the nooks and crannies of this thing and get it looking schmick. That's pretty much the front of the motor done. It's come up a fair cry better than what it looked like before. I just gave it another high pressure clean. I'll wait for it to dry off a bit and just see if there's any more really crusty caked on bits that I need to get off. But that's the front, so you know, I'll get around to the side and I might take the exhaust headers off just to really get in there and have a clean. But hey, it's coming up absolutely brilliantly. It's going to look a hell of a lot nicer in the car once it is completely cleaned up and looking schmick. So I'll give it a couple of minutes just to dry off a bit, and then yeah, I'll get back into it and hopefully get this done within the next hour or two.
2 hours later.
Well, that is one clean motor. Now, I didn't film all of it, but I got into both sides and the rear of it and gave it one hell of a clean. So she's now drying off. I gave it a last pressure hose just to, you know, get any of the leftover residual crap off. Also did the engine mount on the other side as well. So that is now done. I'm going to let it dry up, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to take those valve covers off, get them paint stripped and get them ready for paint, so that way they look schmick on there as well. So yeah, I'll be back shortly, guys. So as you can see, we've run into a slight little bit of an issue on this side. As I was taking the valve cover off, I could have a look and see there's a whole lot of crap built up on the inside of this little valley. So I'm going to try and vacuum it out before I take the rocker cover off, but yeah, that's pretty crusty. Oh well, get back into it. Alrighty, crisis averted. Look at that, she is spotless in there now. Got in there with a bit of degreaser and the wet vac, sucked it all up, gave it a good clean up. So that is now all done. Clean up a little bit of this ATV that's sitting just here, and then yeah, ready for the new valve cover seals and gaskets and the new valve covers. And talking about the valve covers, here's one of them already being paint stripped. The other one is over here and it's ready to go, but unfortunately I've run out of paint stripper. So I'm going to have to duck down to Super Cheap and grab some. Yeah, she's coming up a treat. Can't wait to see what this thing looks like when it's all done. All right, so this is what the valve cover looks like beforehand. This is after one coat of paint stripper. As you can see, it just didn't quite get it all off. So, like I said before, I do have to duck down to Super Cheap and grab some more tins. So, I might grab a couple more while I'm down there and give these things a good couple of coats. A good couple of go-overs, I should say. So that way they come up really, really nice. And that way it'll be ready for a beautiful coat of aluminium heat paint. Should bring them up looking really good. All right, I'm going to end it there for today. Took a fair bit longer to clean this engine than what I thought it was going to, unfortunately. So the day has gotten away from me now. The kids will be home shortly, so I do have to, get inside, get ready for them to get home. I will be back tomorrow. First thing in the morning, I will duck down to Super Cheap and grab another couple of tins of paint strippers, so that way I can really get those things looking good, because I could just lightly sand them back from that point now and give them a coat of paint, but I want to make sure that there's no cruddiness and nothing left on there, so that way when I put the new seals and gaskets on it, it's really going to seal nice and tight. I noticed that the previous owner of this engine had a fair bit of ATV at the back of the head. I would say it's probably had a leak there at some point, and instead of replacing the seals and doing it all properly, he's just put a bit of ATV on it and stuck them back down again. So that, and on the front as well, I noticed. So it's probably where half the little oil leaks and the cruddiness and all that from the engine came from. So yeah, look, I'm going to leave it there for today. I will be back first thing tomorrow morning to get this engine finished off, so that way we can get the 740i around here and start the stripping process of that. So until tomorrow, guys, stay cool.
The next day.
All right, so it is the next day here on Shannon's garage, but as you can see by the clouds behind me, the weather has taken a turn for the worst. So first things first, I'm going to load up into the patrol. I'm going to head back to Super Cheap, grab some more paint stripper so I can get these valve covers stripped and repainted today, so that way I can do the gasket seals and get the engine completely buttoned up and ready. I am also today going to drag around the 740. Hopefully it's not too wet around there and I can actually get the thing out, because it's going to be a bit sloppy, but hopefully we'll get that out, and then I will put that in the workshop today and start the tear down process of getting that old motor out so we can get the new motor in. So stay tuned. Let's get the camera set up in the car and we'll head off to Super Cheap. Alrighty, so as you can see, it is absolutely teeming down with rain here at the moment. So I'm probably going to end today's video, or yesterday's video, now, and get a fresh start tomorrow. I can't do anything in this rain. I've been up the back to have a look where the 740 is on the car trailer, and it's just bogged in. So I'm not even going to be able to pull that around today. It's just way too wet here in Queensland at the moment. So yeah, look guys, sorry, I was really hoping to get a hell of a lot more done on the 740, but unfortunately rain just doesn't permit. The weather is just crap. So I am going to end the episode here. Make sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe if this is something you want to continue seeing. Hopefully it is. Yeah, and if you haven't already, oh god, it's cold. If you haven't already, go and check me out on Instagram at Shannon's Garage Australia. There's some exciting stuff coming up over the next few weeks, hopefully. Yeah, the spray booth's getting repaired, and we'll be able to start painting cars in and all that kind of jazz here shortly, so it's going to be fantastic. But like, comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel and my Instagram page, and remember guys, stay cool.
5 hours later.
Okay, well, I thought I was going to end the video this morning, but there was a little bit of a reprieve in the weather, so I managed to get 740 in the garage. So it took a little bit of an effort and a little bit of time to get it out of the bog that it was stuck in at the back, but it is now in the workshop, and tomorrow starts the tear down. So yeah, fun and games. Now I will end it. So like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned for more content, and remember, stay cool.